What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today is February the 23rd. I want to give you a quick pre-market update over some of the hot movers and what big money is focusing on today. Before we get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. Starting off with data points, don't really have that much today. If anything, the market is digesting what has come out on over the weekend, as well as what happened on Friday associated to Trump, tariffs, Supreme Court. So in case you missed it, unfortunately Trump did kind of sign a 10% global tariff after hours on Friday. Then he boosted it to 15. So that's what kind of the market is digesting right now, which isn't the greatest. Currently, futures are red. Dow is down 0.43, S&P down 0.36, NASDAQ down 0.57. In all fairness, during the overnight trading, it was much worse, almost double. So again, that is a possibility of where we might be landing, but we definitely do need some more clarity as far as the whole Supreme Court ruling, if there's going to be refunds, or kind of it's gray, and the market doesn't like gray right now, right? The market wants a catalyst, and unfortunately don't really have one currently. NVIDIA's earnings might be the next one, but fear and greed index is under the fear category, meaning people's appetite for risk isn't on the table. SoFi is just piggybacking off the broader market, down 1.5%. Shorts are returning 82,000 shares, so that's kind of bullish if you think about it. Kind of signals that they feel today's red day is not justified. 8.96% of the free float is being shorted. Still see some signs of naked shorting, so more shares being shorted than on loan. Right now with a 1872, it is trading between this S1 and this S2. So ideally, best case scenario, SoFi does close above this 1909 and then starts a nice recovery. If not, 1839 is going to be that next strong support. So kind of just watch for those. Moving on, NIO. So I did do a dedicated NIO video over the weekend, and honestly, it was very bullish. There's a lot of good reasons to kind of move higher despite the lack of news. So you're seeing a little bit of a gamma squeeze right now, so that's kind of a good thing. As far as shorts, they're also returning 479,000 shares. I think that's also very telling on who might be shorting NIO, but 7.17% of the free floats being shorted, works to be 146 million shares overall being shorted. Right now with at 517, it is trading right below this R1. So 520, just ideally watch for it to close above that. If not, $5 is going to be that big support level, and that's going to be linked to the options. Moving on, ticker is NVO. It is up down 14.6% because of this right here. And so yeah, this obviously isn't my forte and stuff, but it looks like they had a little bit of a discussion to discuss the top line results, and that was done early this morning. Clearly not the greatest. Shorts, on the other hand, are returning about 5,000 shares. Only 1% of the free floats being shorted, so not that big of a deal. Shorts only make up for about 10-15% of the daily volume. So again, shorts aren't going to be that big of a deal. And the fact that shorts are returning kind of does signal that this pullback is somewhat unjustified. Right now with that 40.56, it is trading between this S1 and this S2. 31.75 and 43.71 is going to be the next strong support and target. Best case scenario, you kind of watch for it to recover close to this S1. So again, that might be a pretty good opportunity for a swing trade today. So again, just do your own due diligence. Ticker BMNR. Honestly, I've never been about this stock. A lot of people ask me to cover it. I just saw it as a kind of glorified pump and dump. Of course, there's been a lot of negative things coming out in the broader market to really affect Ethereum, cryptocurrency. So I think a lot of that has really taken a toll, significant toll on BMNR, unfortunately. But at the time of doing this video, I will give you a quick overview. I think I pulled up the wrong one. So as far as today, shorts are increasing a very impressive 552 shares. That is it. 6.18% of the free floats being shorted, works to be 27.5 million shares overall being shorted. With it right now at 1967, it is trading between this S2 and this S3. So in comparison to a lot of other growth stocks and spec plays, not doing that great. 1817 is going to be a strong support. 2193, so it's going to most likely be smack dab in the middle. Probably not touch either of them, but still, it needs to really gain some momentum right quick. And like I kind of already mentioned, it needs a market catalyst for that to occur. And right now it's not really getting that. ticker VNDA. They are up 37%, and surprisingly, no news. They did put out one 8K, and the 8K pretty much just said that they had news on February the 20th. So, in my opinion, be very cautious about these types of stocks that have these boosts based on nothing, unless there is some other stuff happening behind the scenes. Shorts are returning about 2,000 shares. 5.86% of the free float's being shorted. Works out to be 3.09 million shares. So shorts aren't going to be that big of a deal today, at least. Right now, with 797 trading between this R1 and the pivot, so 780, 718 as support levels. 842, 880 as in the next strong target / resistance. So let me know your thoughts on these stocks. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. One final thing, pop over to my Patreon if you're looking for some solid buy signals on stocks, options, crypto. Put out daily day trades, numerous swing trades, worthwhile to pop over there and check that out. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.